What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the next installment of the Silent Hill Let's Play. And let's jump right in. So, we are in the Nightmare School now. And in my opinion, this is one of the most absolute hostile and terrifying game environments ever created. In the Silent Hill franchise, I think about the only scarier environment is the hospital from the third game, and that's only because it is deliberately antagonistic towards Heather. Like it's personal, it actually literally attacks her as a person. Whereas Harry just kind of finds himself in this environment with, I believe these walls are supposed to be covered in skin or flesh, and then ooh look, gross. Those are dudes hanging out there. Dudes, that's bodies. All right, jumping into our drinking game pretty early in the run through. Let's see. What items do I have in my inventory? I have to take a health drink. Oops. Alright, so pardon me for all the incorrect button presses. I just played the Elisa demo version on my Switch, and as many of you I'm sure know, the Switch have reversed the action and cancel buttons. Okay, so this is the picture card. I think we're gonna go ahead and dump this card. We'll use this rubber ball later. Alright. This will take some getting used to, so please just bear with me. The buttons, I mean. Okay, so... Remember that picture that was drawn in bad taste? Well, okay, alright. You see what I mean? You can just kind of walk right by. That thing would have been on me like white on rice if I had my flashlight on. There's that sound again. There's that music. It's that scary drone thing in the background. Okay. Well, there it is. Now I wonder who drew that picture. It's a nice little touch. I wonder who drew the picture of this door. It's a nice little touch. Oops. Let's see here. This is a warp door. This is going to take us somewhere on the second floor. I think it's, I think we're across from the second floor bathrooms now. Silent Hill and its bathrooms, am I right? No, we're on the first floor. It's not a warp door. Wait a minute. I could have sworn to God that was a warp door. Let's try again. Huh. No. I was wrong. God, alright. Now, you may notice that I'm not doing a lot of shooting. I think there's a jump scare here. I was wrong. Been wrong a couple times here. That's because I'm saving these handgun bullets for... That was a warp door. Okay, that was our warp door. Let's just double check this theory. I'm saving my handgun bullets for the nurses in the Nightmare Hospital. Okay, warp door confirmed. We'll come back to that later. Ooh, all right, ready? Eesh. Ugh. Let's just waltz right in. Would any of you walk into this room? I know I fucking wouldn't. if any of my more literarily, if any more of my well-read friends could opine as to whether this is a real book or not, I would appreciate that. In the meantime, notice how the music got more intense? Okay. Alright, so you hear how the music kicked back up? That means that this room does not have a monster in it. Well, the music, the background sound. I don't think these lockers have anything in them, even the ones that are bloody. I'll get it.
Cheryl!
God, in case this wasn't already horrifying enough, better gut punch Harry with that phone call. God. Now, is that our first door that we've hit that does that in this run through so far? Okay. Alright. So, we have two options here. We either run back and put that... There it is! Let's go on the roof. The other option is to go through the warp door again. But we have a nice puzzle to solve up here on the roof, so let's go do it. Thankfully, we will not be attacked by Pyramid Head. Up here. Now, I'm afraid of heights, so I wouldn't want to be on the roof of this building under any circumstance. Oop. Sorry. Okay. This is another thing you can't really sequence break. You have to... like, look at this first. Not quite the valve handle from Resident Evil 2, but pretty close, right? Wrong hole! That reminds me of Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice in the hood. Don't Be a Menace to South Central. This symbol that keeps popping up, I know I should know what it is, and as a matter of fact, I have a stained glass, thing of it, like a piece of stained glass shaped like that. I just don't know what it's called. Is it the it's not the seal of Metatron. It's the mark of Samael. There it is. Just took me a minute to talk through the lore. Dahlia will tell us that after we get through the Nightmare School. It is the mark of Samael. Dahlia Gillespie is the pinnacle of so bad it's good voice acting. You wait, you'll see. No, I think that's the key to the door we just tried to open and did not succeed. Well, here's some more bodies hanging up with barbed wire. At least Christoph Gans got that part right. Just barbed wire. Ugh. Okay. Now we come to a difficult decision here. Do we want to tempt fate by running back to the classrooms that are all chock full of gray children? Or do we want to just go this way that we can definitely go? I choose this. Oh, there's probably going to be gray children in here too. Yep, told you. Alright. I wonder if you can go back in here. I'm not sure if I ever tried. Oh, well, no more middles. No more boilers to turn on. Oh, nope. Let's see what classroom it opens up. And W. Now this map is unique in that up is not north. I think north is... Damn it. I think north is to the right. Mm-hmm. So northwest would be the top, like, right corner of this map. Oh, maybe it is that classroom. Well, it's the Library Reserve. Wonder why it doesn't say Library Reserve Key. Who knows? Let's go see if I'm correct. I'm just going to pause for just 1 second, okay? Okay, we're back. Sorry, nature called. Working on drinking a gallon of water a day, and let's just say I'm pretty well into it right now. About to be at the half-gallon mark. Now, I have few gripes about this game, y'all. As you well know, I love this thing. I almost revere it. I like this game in the way that people like a really, really great book. Right? Some books you can just kind of go back to and reread a couple times, even though, you know, like over and over again. Okay, good. I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad that that's not the key. This is because this says second floor. What does it say? Northwest. And that's not a classroom. If it was, I was going to bitch that it's a poorly designed puzzle. Maybe it's this one. It's moments of brevity that we need, right? Nope, it's not, but I bet you there's monsters in here. Yep, I was right about that. Shit! It's gonna be easier if Harry didn't have a hitbox that was the size of Cincinnati. Alright, give me this ammo. Give it to me. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Ah, there's that comforting music letting me know everything is okay. Ah! God, I walked right into it too, didn't I? See what shape I'm in health-wise. I should be alright. Yeah, okay. Alright. Ooh, I kicked him right in the balls. You little fucker. All you had to do was not mess with me and you wouldn't have gotten shot and then kicked in the balls. I was willing to leave well enough alone. Unlike certain dead monsters. Alright. Shice. Alright, okay. So now we need to consider that warp door again. But we have to go downstairs and around a big circle. Alright, so north. South. It should, yeah, I mean, maybe it's this. Maybe it's. I'm pointing at it like you can see. I'm putting my finger on the screen like you can see what I'm doing. Maybe it is that classroom on the other side of the library that key is for. Because ultimately we have to get back downstairs again. Alright, here we go. It's time for a schlog, everybody. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Resident Evil or really any other survival horror, I would say I'm sorry that I keep going on and on about the soundtrack, but it is just so good. Like, I invite you to compare this music, this background noise, if you will, to what we get in Resident Evil or Clock Tower. Ah, Christ's sakes. Or Elisa, or I never played Fatal Frame, so I don't. So I can't really speak to that. It's just very, very different, right? Like you've got what sounds like Akira Yamaoka pounding his hands and forearms on this piano, like very the Henry Cowell cluster chords of yore, right? Of yesteryear. Um, and it didn't even sound like anything. I read somewhere that when wrong door. I read somewhere that when Akira Yamaoka brought the drafts of this soundtrack to the rest of Team Silent, they thought that he not made a mistake necessarily, but that it was just like it didn't appear that he sat down behind a piano and composed it. It sounded like noise, and they were like, "What's this shit?" And he was like, "Hold my beer, bruh." And it works. It's really scary. Like, I hear this music and I don't think, hello, I'm here to be nice to you. I think, this place wants to fucking get you. Okay, prepare for a jump scare here. Sorry. Okay, where have we not been yet? This is clearly not correct. First floor. Where have we not? Did that already. Oh, it's that locker room. That's where you have to go next. All right. That locker room does contain a jump scare, and a damn good one, too. Alright. I apologize, but we are going on another slog. Ugh! Apparently there's a way to put the camera directly behind Harry at all times, but I just haven't done it. And is this going to be blocked off here? Ooh, it is, but look, a health drink. Hooray. Of course I'll take it. God damn it! I just heard a sound outside my house, like an acorn or something fell on my roof. It freaked me out. And then I didn't look at the screen for a second. Look at this. This chain with a hook with some flesh dangling off it. Anybody else thinking about Hellraiser right now? Gross. There it is, see? Ugh. Alright. Where is he? Oh, okay, well, a bug found me. Now, for real, you do want to prepare for a jump scare this time. Not kidding. Get ready. There it is. How perfect is that? What a great... How brilliant is that? Give me a break. Pick the key up, Harry, for God's sakes. There we go. Okay, now I think we can get on with our lives, finally. Get the hell out of here. I, like, legit don't want to be here anymore. It turns out there is a way to get Heather to do that in Silent Hill 3, and that's to turn the difficulty on hard mode. No, shit. Damn. I also like how you don't have to, like, go into your inventory and select the appropriate key. It just knows and opens it for you. Ooh. Ugh. Remember that. It becomes important later. Okay, so that's slightly misleading. You'll see what I mean when it becomes prudent. Uh, this is going to be far from effortless. Although we are on the easy difficulty setting, so it's not going to be terribly difficult. Okay, I really hope I don't die, because I haven't saved in quite a while. And this thing has definitely killed me before. In a manner most foul. Hello. An ampule! Hooray! This is where they store rusty old hospital gurneys in the school. Okay, oops, sorry. Now, why would I be equipping a shotgun right now? Well, why do you think? It's a survival horror game. I've reached the ultimate destination of the school, and I just read a book about a giant lizard. I don't remember this, but I think it's 2 left, 3 right. And if it's not, we'll be here for a while, and if that's the case, then I will spare you, and I will play, I'll fast forward it. fuck, I was wrong. God, alright. Oh boy. I used to know this. Cold. Shit. Alright. Let's see if the room and try and come back. Maybe it's 1 left and 2 right. Do both valves do the same thing? That would piss me off. That's not going to be it. No, I didn't mean to do that either. Okay. Remember this position here. Let's try it like this. Bingo. Alright. I had it sorted out. I just had the wrong order. The wrong valve order. I'm left-handed, so I tend to go to the left first. I don't mean politically, okay? Let's not let this devolve into something so vile. Here he comes. As I've already bitched about, this thing will not point me directly at the danger. Let him have it. God damn it. Eventually he will open his mouth up and we can shoot him. No! Shit. You see what I'm saying? God! You see, I can't see him. Okay. Looks like we are in shape. Looks like we're in good shape here. Maybe not. Come on, Buttercup. Actually, I want to reload. had him. I feel like that musical cue is a pretty good giveaway that we're about to get what we want here. I just don't want to get swallowed, man. I haven't saved in a long time. I have to do the entire Nightmare School again if I get killed here. So if I can get him kind of in the middle of the room to do it so I can back away. Got him. Who could that have been? That's strange. It's like an adolescent girl.
What was that? Who in the hell was that?
And so are the gloves. Okay. Now, K. Gordon. I'm not sure if the word K is ever. Or the word K. We have a new destination, but will it be our final destination? No, because this game would be pitifully short. Oop, don't want to go that way. Alright, let's... Can we still save in here? We can. All right. That was the Nightmare School. This is the end of the road for a lot of people. At least one person that I've talked to in my life has been like, I got to the Nightmare School and I had to stop. So, definitely an effectively horrifying setting for a video game, wouldn't you say? I would say. Anyhow, if you're still with me, I sure do appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next installment, where we will go and check out that church bell. See ya.